Hi Taurus, welcome to your powerful messages for March reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Taurus. So Taurus, my intentions for this reading is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of March, to ask what do you need to hear right now? What do you need to hear about what's unfolding for you in March? Anything that could give you further insight, clarity, healing, guidance in regards to your life and what you're going through at this time. And this could impact any aspect of your life: love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. But whatever Spirit would like to bring forward shall be said. So let's go ahead and jump right on into your reading. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So in this time, if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, maybe even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to ask them to join us here now. So let's go ahead and tune in to Taurus for March. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's happening for my Taurians in the month of March. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anyone dealing with a Taurus, what is going on for you guys? What are the general themes, energies that are surrounding you at this time? What is there to look forward to? Keep an eye out for? Okay, Thorns. And it says, weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. So, Taurus, let's be real here. I do feel as if there has been something you've been struggling with, and that could be an internal struggle, that could be something that has impacted your life, that is outside of what's your control. But can I just tell you guys, you are one, if not the most persevering sign of the zodiac. And Taurus, anything that stands in your way will not be permanent. And I feel as if some of you are very aware of what's going on and it's been painful, it's been a struggle, I do feel as if there's something that you're learning from this situation that you're taking from you that is going to change you forever. Past these thorns is the sun. The sun symbolizes illumination, enlightenment, success. So Taurus, if you are facing struggles, challenges, or maybe there may be some to come, they are not going to be standing in your way for long. They are temporary. And I feel with this Thorns energy, very strong Jesus energy. And let's just put a disclaimer out there. You do not have to follow the Orthodox Christian beliefs to be connected to Jesus. I know that his story kind of has been spun into something that is very orthodox and rigid. Quite honestly, my own personal opinion, I don't know if Jesus would be very happy with the way we've used him in his name to execute, ostracize, oppress certain people. But with the Christ-like energy, Christ consciousness that I feel through the struggles you've been going through, Taurus, you're getting in deeper connection with. You're getting the essence of Jesus that I feel as if is the true essence he always wanted to convey, which is compassion, which is kindness, which is love. And you know, Taurus, I'm feeling this energy being sent your way right now. As if for some of you guys, you've been struggling very hard to see the good in this situation, the good in yourself maybe blaming yourself for certain things happening. I want to say for some of you, whatever these thorns are representing in your life, it does feel karmic. It does feel as if certain karmic energies had to happen this lifetime as part of the contract you signed on for. But the good thing about resolving karma, although it could be very hard, it could be very painful, it could be a journey in itself, once karma is released, it gives you the opportunity to build dharma, to be open to dharma, The slate will be cleaned for you, Taurus, from whatever this situation is. You know, I almost feel someone else's energy being this thorn energy, trying to restrict you, trying to hold you back, trying to make you doubt yourself. This could be a romantic partner. I hope it's not. Could be a family member. Could be a toxic friend that you guys are really starting to see the true colors of. And even with that Jesus energy that I was feeling in the beginning of the reading, you don't have to forever hold on to this person's beliefs and values, use it as a means to stay doubtful of yourself, to stay bitter of the world. What I feel this energy is trying to tell you to do is to finally just open your eyes to who they are. And what I mean by accept is not accepting bad behavior. It's not accepting them to walk all over you. But I feel as if for some of you guys, for a very long time, you tried to wear the rose-colored glasses to this situation that has not been illuminating to you the truth about it. And I think by accepting that this person is who they are and they're not going to change, no matter how much time and love and energy you put onto it, I feel you're starting to see how much more staying in a certain situation, staying in a certain relationship, or even a job, a way of living, is really starting to, you're starting to see how much it stifled you. So with this Thorns energy, Taurus, I feel you're coming out of a period of time, almost like Ten of Swords. Difficulties, setbacks, betrayals, maybe even for some of you. They've all needed to come to the light so you can heal and move on. So at this time, please be kind to yourself, compassionate with yourself, compassionate about your journey. I almost feel some of you are regretting making certain choices. Sure, we can have regret, but truly and honestly, every experience we have is part of a learning process. And I feel with whatever this situation is that is becoming apparent to you in March, is something that is going to show how strong you truly are, Taurus. And tapping into that power will be indestructible. So let's pull some more cards. I'm even hearing that song. I believe it's by Poison. Every rose has its thorn. I don't know if that's a song you know. If not, look up the lyrics. It may resonate with you, but I think some of you are really feeling that energy of that song there. Tell me more about March for Taurus, Spirit. Finding sanctuary. Powerful, powerful card to come out for you right now. Opening to your spiritual source. I wonder if some of you guys may have felt a little bit like you're going through dark night of the soul. I wonder if some of you guys are taking March, the opportunity to reconnect with spirit, to get back into pulling your own cards, to meditating every day, yoga, whatever it is that you do to connect to God, to connect to spirit, to connect with the universe is going to start to uplift you, to heal you. And I do feel ascended master energy around you. The ascended masters, for example, Jesus Christ being one of them, Buddha being one of them, Kuan Yin being one of them, Mary Magdalene. There's a lot of examples there. So some of you may be connecting to the ascended masters. And I feel that, Taurus, even if this thorn energy first came as a Ten of Swords, even a Tower moment for some of you, as shocking as it was, it has been the catalyst to your awakening, to another awakening that is making you so much more aware. I feel my third eye chakra really tingling right now. So some of you have been working on your third eye chakra opening, having an activation in your third eye chakra, or even having an upgrade in your third eye chakra. It's interesting that I brought up the rose-colored glasses. I feel as if for some of you, it was hard to see the truth of a situation. Maybe because you did deeply care for someone or you deeply trusted the situation, and despite certain red flags that may have come up, certain warning signs, you just didn't want to believe that that person or the situation with the thorns was capable of what it ended up doing for you. But Taurus, you are finding sanctuary. I do feel you're finding sanctuary with the universe, with God, with spirit, but more importantly, within yourself. And I feel that, again, it's like your higher self, through your connection with God, spirit, the universe, the ascended masters, whatever, and whoever you connect with in your spiritual realm and team, is uplifting you. And by opening to your spiritual source, reactivating that intuition that you're gifted with that spiritual essence that you are born with, everyone is born with, it is changing you into something so much more discerning, so much more powerful, so much more wiser. And I think you're going to see the complete 180 of where you started in the beginning of the month to where you end. It's going to be a complete turnaround, Taurus. And you know what? I have to say that Spirit, God, would not put certain situations in your life if you weren't prepared to start growing from them, evolving from them. There was a study being done about trees, and they took a set of trees that was grown in the most perfect environment, fresh air, a lot of sun, a lot of water was given to them, and they grew. They grew fine. But they took a separate tree lot and they made the conditions very hard. Not a lot of water, not a lot of sun, tumultuous type of weather they try to reenact. Those trees that were not given the perfect environment were a lot healthier, a lot more resilient. Their roots were stronger. So not to say that a part of your path is to go through a harsher environment. I think at some time all of us have that. No matter what we were born with, where we are, we all have to go through periods of times of struggle, of deconstruction, of spiritual revolution within our lives. And Taurus, you're going through that now. But with that story being said, I think that with whatever it is you're facing, even if you don't see it in this very moment, you'll look back on this situation and see, for the good of it all, if there was a good to come out of it, how much it changed you for the best. And some of you are in that timeline and time frame of already recognizing that. And even if the truth that was illuminated that kind of started this awakening for you was very painful to discover at first, you're seeing that that was really initially Spirit and God's protection. They showed you that truth. They showed you that person's truth colors. They showed you the truth behind the situation so you wouldn't continue to develop the karma around it that wasn't really meant for you. So you're finding sanctuary. I do feel for some of you, if it's not within yourself, it's through like-minded people, spiritual communities. I'm seeing online spiritual communities for some of you that you're connected to, Instagram accounts, YouTube channels, blogs, newsletters. All right, let's keep going. Tell me more about March for Taurus, Spirit. Shaman, trust in the higher forces. So this is definitely reconfirming for me that some of this of what happened, Taurus, was completely out of your hands. Was something that was a part of fate, was a part of destiny that had to happen. But I really, trust is the main thing right now. Trust in what is falling down. Trust in letting that tower fall, Taurus. Trust that once that tower has fallen, God, Spirit, the universe will give you a new foundation to build a tower 10 times stronger than what you tried to build with someone else or with a different situation that wasn't going to last. I wonder if some of you, through your ancestors, maybe even past lives, had shamanic energy being passed down to you that you are now activating. That could also be healer energy, light worker energy. I do feel an ancestor coming forward, though, for you, Taurus, to say trust in the process, trust in the reformation of what's going on in your life, trust in the rebuilding of what's going on in your life, because it will be something so much better than I think what you can even imagine right now. And trust is hard. Trust is not an easy thing to do. It's something that tests our patience. It's something that makes us second guess. But I feel with the fact of knowing that whatever has happened was out of your hands, maybe it was due to someone else's choices, maybe it was due to a certain karmic contract that you signed up for, whatever it was, the situation is out of your control now, Taurus. So all you can do is do what you can to rebuild, to heal yourself, to reconnect with your intuition. And I think by doing so, you're going to build more of that trusting relationship with God and spirit and the universe. And it's going to work in your favor. And I even feel confident enough to say, by working on that spiritual trust, that healing, that perseverance, something is going to completely turn around better than you expected. Maybe some of you are being introduced to a light worker, a shaman. You're going to see, maybe if it's not so spiritual like that, a therapist, a life worker that is helping you as well, helping you find sanctuary. I am seeing some of them taking classes for Reiki healing or shamanic practices. That could be some of you guys are being led to that lifestyle and to that career path, because I think that is something that is definitely meant for you guys. You have that gift. The Three of Orbs, the Three of Swords, Libra energy. Yep. There's that lightning, that shock, that unexpected out of nowhere. This could have happened in the beginning of March for some of you. And it was painful. I see it. But at least I'm hearing someone say, at least now I know. Now I know. Maybe there was something that left you in the dark for a very long time. And usually when people or situations leave us in the dark, there's more to the puzzle. Even if they're trying to say, no, this is what it is. You're just not seeing it clearly. If it doesn't make sense, then you know there's missing components that either someone's preventing you from seeing, or that is just being hidden from you at the time. But I feel truly that it's being revealed here. And again, it provided thorn energy. It provided painful energy. Maybe you're sad about having to make a change. You're sad about putting an end to something. You were sad about having to redirect. But I do feel that this Three of Swords energy was something that made you decide to move towards a different direction, a different path that is more within your spiritual essence and alignment than whatever gave you the heartbreak in the first place. But I do see it was shocking. I do see it was something that you just, weren't expecting at all. It's just something I feel someone you had a lot of trust for, that they broke that trust. Tell me more. Nine of Chalices. Pisces energy. Taurus. The truth had to be shown to you so you can receive more for yourself than maybe what you were thinking you were going to get with something that just kept on leaving you unfulfilled. Broken promises, hurts, disappointments. Now that that's being cleared, now that that's being dealt with, or now that you moved on from that, it's directing you to your true path. It's directing you to your wish fulfillment, to your true happiness. This Nine of Cups energy is an essence of wish fulfillment for some of you. But I think more than wish fulfillment of something giving you wish fulfillment, it's by finally living the truth, the lifestyle, reconnecting with spirit in a way that is making you feel more in alignment and more happy with the purpose of where your life is going than what you were living with this Three of Orbs with. I do feel with this Nine of Cups that when you find this inner source, when you connect with spirit, God, the universe, you're feeling like you're recovering a fragment of yourself that was lost through whatever this Three of Orbs try to prevent you from connecting with, trusting with. But I do feel if you guys are on a spiritual journey, you have started one, or you've become more aware consciously of spirit, of the way of things, the way of being, how we're all interconnected and the purpose behind it. It's making you feel more happy that you went through this journey. Even with the difficult cards that were dealt, they were never meant to stop you. And I think you're one of those rare success stories. There are so many people who go through things that you've been through, Taurus, that give up, that get lost, and they don't come back. You do, and you are. And that's why Spirit, God, the universe, your ancestors are so proud of you for doing what was right for you, even if it broke your heart to do it, to move forward from it. You did what was right. I just feel if you had to make a difficult choice, a difficult decision to end something, it was the right one, Taurus. You'll see that maybe even in the middle of March, how that all unfolds. Tell me more for Taurus, Spirit. Tell me more for Taurus. Sorry, these cards are kind of large. I have little tiny hands. Thank you for being patient. There we go. Six of Chalices. Six of Cups. Scorpio energy. And then bottom of the deck, we have the Adept of Orbs. Yeah, this is the Page of Swords. You're learning new perspectives. You're learning new ways of being, new ways of thinking, new ways to execute. This is teaching you a new way to look at the world, look at yourself. And again, what I was saying of being wiser, this is what the Adept of Orbs is teaching you at this time about your life and your decisions and where to go. But with the Six of Cups, you know, something about this situation, about this person that gave you the Three of Swords energy, it's really highlighting something within your inner child. Maybe a wound within your inner child that was persisting for a bit too long. And I think some of you, by reconnecting with your inner child, or again, reconnecting with the essence of you that may have been lost in the thorns of going through a separation, going through a heartbreak, going through a loss, there's something that's healing your inner child here by working on overcoming, persisting, finding that spiritual source. And I think for some of you guys, if this is not your message, don't take it, but I almost feel as if you guys are relying on yourself more than you have before. Not looking to other people or other things outside of yourself to give you the happiness that you cultivate within you, that you've always had. Even if someone couldn't recognize your worth, you are worthy. You are good enough. And maybe elements of that type of theme has been something that has been injuring your inner child for a long time, but not anymore, Taurus. For some of you that may be going through a breakup or a divorce, it may be affecting your children. If this is not your message, again, bear with me for a second. But I feel, honestly, Taurus, even if they don't get the full story right now, I do feel that your children are seeing your perseverance, and it's inspiring them to be as strong as their father or as their mother. You are an example to them of perseverance, of strength. of hope and trust. But what the Six of Chalices, excuse me, more importantly is doing is just healing the whole situation from within you that is going to start expressing itself outside of you. You are one of those rare breeds, Taurus, of people that go through some of the hardest things but don't come out of it resentful, hateful. You come out of it more kind. That's so rare, and Spirit wants you to recognize that. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and give you one more card. This is from the Spirit Allies deck, and let's see what symbol, animal, crystal, god, goddess will be your spirit ally for this month. And I'm going to go ahead and read an excerpt from the book. Master number 33, peyote. So interesting. I was picking up on the Ascended Masters because 33 literally is the master of the, or is the number of the Ascended Masters. Your birthday could be May 3rd, May 13th, April 30th, maybe for some of you. Let's get in and see what peyote has for you guys. Yeah. I believe in guidance beyond the material realm. This round, flowering green succulent is small but mighty. Revered by indigenous cultures, peyote has been used for thousands of years to look beyond the realm of the material world. Peyote is calling for you to push the boundaries and accepted norms of separation. It's time to return to oneness and true unity. What you see in society is definitely not all that you get, and you are being encouraged to sit with the power that comes with being able to look beyond the material veil and connect with the upper realms of creation. Close your eyes and envision yourself in the higher planes of existence where all things are connected. With each inhale, allow reassurance to flow through you, and with each exhale, picture your energetic vibration stretching out beyond you. From this state, with ease and grace, you can receive guidance to help you break karmic cycles and find pure self-love, compassion, and acceptance. That's the healing that's coming with the Six of Cups and the Nine of Cups, Taurus. Again, whatever part of this timeline you're in, whenever this devastation happened, it's completely turning around to something where you're thankful for something being illuminated to you so you could be more connected with yourself. I feel as if, Taurus, this is a time of awakening. This is a time of evolution. This is a time of mastery. And I feel as March continues, it's setting you up for a new playing field where you see clearly, you feel clearly, you're healed. And although healing is a continuous process, there's an aspect of you that was left unhealed that won't be left unhealed. You can be certain of one thing, Taurus, and whatever this has happened, it's changing you. It's changing you for the best. It's uplifting you. It's healing you. And once this comes full circle, you'll never be the same again. So thank you, Taurus, so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it provided you with clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to whatever's going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Taurus, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Taurus.